that Zoro threatening the guy, that was funny. I also like the fact.
It was Zoro being Zoro,
Yeah,
and it was like it was fact. He knew him died because of
he was
Usopp.
like,
Like
oh,
Usopp started because he a
he was
bitch.
like, I was gonna cut you.
And they was like, yeah, they was like, yeah, you didn't look at the They said, yeah, you was nowhere prepared for them.
He was like, you fool. I like the fact that he a masochist. So he was like, her treatment this way. He is so good.
Oh, Zeus
He
was
was like,
hilarious.
I'm the
I'm the
first
first slave.
slave,
Sign
stop
your
second.
second.
You third. He's like, all right.
Yeah, he signed your second. You
He's like,
third.
he's like, nah, man, he's in the great day. Both of us are navigators. Don't ever try to get close to me again. Yes, ma'am.
And then she was like, she was like, you'll be upset if the church is gone. And he said, well, I can't really see very well, so I can't really report nothing. I'm like, you already. Also, the elder, he's stupid. It was like, he got stabbed trying to stop him. Good thing my helmet was in the way. Stopped it. Helmet didn't do anything. Also, it's just how fast I like Zoro picked up fast. He was lying to you. What? He said, but he probably, you know how bad I was. He said, yeah, he was clearly lying to you.
I also thought that was weird because I was like, that was the deal. I was like, all right. I was like, well, at this point, I was like, I mean, you're in the same status as Shanks, so to be classified as a great pirate, you would be that. And it was like, so yeah, it was like, I guess, all right. But I thought it was funny that it's like essentially it's like the first three on a small boat. Yeah. So and it's like they just
Oh,
off
so
the.
she's like, you really thought you was gonna go somewhere without me?
Me.
Like she's like, how are you gonna find something?
Also like the fact that the elder,
Also,
because he was like normally people just come to
yeah,
the
he's like,
dead
they see
land
the
and then
underworld.
they just leave.
Yeah, he said
Yeah.
they get scared and they run away.
Right,
He
yeah.
said they don't know. He said, yeah, he said it's rare for someone to come to the sun world. Also, like, he said, man, that's not like what I do. But this guy's clearly different. He's like, that guy's clearly, I mean, he's like, that's that guy body he's talking about. And I heard that and I was like, she don't fucking join. I
He's
swear
like
to God.
he's like too bad none of this has anything to do with me.
Also, because I was like, because again, it was like my boy Chopper, he might come to effect. It was like no one's been able to read that language. It was
Yeah.
like, well, what if the owl can? But it's like no one can talk to the owl. So it was like, we don't know what the hell they're saying.
I was thinking either that or possibly Robin, if not Robin and Saul, figure out a way to read it. If that is the case. But it's like, yeah. They was like they dropped it's like when they went into detail about Nika, and I was like, so is Luffy gonna transform? Is the two captain dudes gonna talk about how they saw this nigga do that? It's like you telling me that all giants got the same dream of dealing with Nika, and Luffy is Nika. So like ain't nobody. I was like, ain't nobody gonna say anything. Also,
Hell, the fact is their whole thing is just a fucking devil.
yeah,
Because again, it's the human Nika type. It's like,
so
and also my man Kuma walked around with the bipple.
spreading the word, spreading the good word to everybody before he kill him.
But also Loki proving he that man. Cause he was like, he's like, oh, he's like, so y'all that type of he. Well, hey, he said if that's his fate, I'll just hope his journey to the afterlife is nice. He was like a warrior, no screaming, kicking for the death. He said, I'm just gonna use that anger for more for when I tear the whole world down. And it's like, damn, and it just ended with powerful declaration. It's like, yo, he might be him.
I was like, yeah, that's
Also,
cool.
the fact is like it's like also explains there, yeah, like he was like you don't like Shanks, and it was like Shanks captured this nigga.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, the guy like that man whooped your ass.
It was like he was out 6 years ago.
Yeah.
And he got captured by Shanks. It's like man, like it was a lot.
Also, was that the other elder that they mentioned when it was like who Big Mom?
That's what I was gonna ask you. And I was like, so did they ever show that, or that was something that they talked about before?
I know, cause I know it just showed when it was like she was going through the rampage and like essentially like the place was on fucking fire, like the village, and it was like it was showing like the other elder fighting her off. But I think one was like knocked down in the background, but I don't know if it was like that's when he was killed. I don't know.
Cause I don't know if it was like because of the translation for reading it, but it was like it seemed like they messed up because they named the elder that was there the same name as the one that they was like Big Mom killed. Yeah. But yeah, I was confused. I was like, is that something that I was like, I don't remember.
I know there was two when they showed her flashback. I know there was two that it was like, yeah, it's like he might be the only one.
And when did that happen? When she was younger?
Yeah, that's what she was doing. That was like the first time she went into the little feeding friendship thing.
And then it was like it was because of that, her eating was it Mama Caramel?
Thanks.
Yeah, Mama Caramel. And then
also just the fact she ate people.
Right.
For them it's like, whoa, that's too far.
She thought them niggas were cream puffs. She ate the whole
you know what's crazy? She still don't
know. She don't
if she's alive. If she's alive.
She don't know. And it was like, but it's the nigger part of the fleet, and then the dude that can make anything in the food. And it was like those are the only people that
That's a big part of the food. He was still a kid. It was a grown giant that saw that.
Oh, that was him.
No. He was around her age. Yeah, no, he was like a grown because it just showed like I forgot. Because it's like he came back for something, but it's like yeah, he saw that, then he went back. I also thought it was funny and like they was like, huh? They was like, we thought all giants were like pirates. And it was like y'all really never explored nothing. We thought all of them. What are you? Well, when I sing my song, what am I did it? It's like Brooke does it again. I just want Usopp Lies to come back again. They're like, yo, do something. He's like, oh, and they're like, yo, you a bitch, right? You part of the Straw Hats if you were a bitch. And he's like, and they're like, I think I should kick him out. And he go, I think we should kick him out.
Punk motherfucker. Long nose having. Never gave that nigga money. But, cause what was it?
Also, because they keep refusing to show it. So like
yeah, like the other dude's face.
And it's like obviously if it's not that, because obviously it might do typical because you know Zoro always on go. So it's like what's popping? Then he be like, whoa, chill out, that's Shanks, and he might try to do something, or he be like, then he got two hands. The fuck are you?
Like yeah, I can see that happening because they did that that crap when they was on was the Egghead. When it was like Nami was like, I can't attack a little Jinbei, and it was like, it's not Jinbei. It was like, it was like, why y'all being dumb? It was like, I hate when they do that.
Like, you might look like Jinbei. It's like, first of all, this dude clearly looks like a kid, but he might be bigger than actual Jinbei. So,
and he's black.
He's black.
Yeah.
So, we all know the blue man.
In the words,
ain't him.
In the words on Uncle Ruckus, you darker skin, you full of sin.
I just want to see one get destroyed. That's it. It's like once you get fucked up, and it's like, oh damn. And obviously, I'm pretty sure you already know who I want to do it. But that's the thing. I just want him to do something.
Zoro killed the Mihawk one.
Nah, no, Mihawk.
Killed one of them.
It's like there's a reason they didn't send they heavy hitters at them because then they wouldn't have any heavy hitters.
It'd be dope as shit if like you destroyed them and essentially they went the way of the androids on Dragon Ball Z. So it's like as human as they look, you cut them open, the niggas just all robot parts. I'm more so particularly thinking of like when how 14 and
I just know there'll be a lot of greenish
right, yeah, the little blood thing.
I just want to see one destroy. And they be like, I want Mihawk to do the Mihawk one. He's like, the fuck? And they're like, oh shit. We done messed up. We made him mad. He just be on the boat.
You do some shit like that, you're gonna hear Trunks. No, father! You're gonna destroy the world! But yeah, I was like,
and it didn't say no break, so wait, that's
yeah.
so good. It's always good when it doesn't say break.
Yeah, it was really a meaty chapter. Again, it was like they had a big old info dump, so. And also the fact that it was like Loki's father.
What's their relationship towards the Giants with the Marines?
Like, did they go talk to them? Did they get them to come back? Because it's like a couple of them are being tricked by Marines and thinking that they're helping them look for the captains, and it's like, which is why they stayed in the Marines. So it's like, well, what's the dealio with that?
Or also just in regards like just like if they just see them as like we don't fuck with y'all.
It's gonna more, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what happened? Yeah. And like, what if some of
But then again, just like what Luke, you know what I'm saying, it's like, yo, like not all of y'all are pirates, so it's not like y'all are all about that. But it's like, huh.
But then that also.
But also,
made
because
me
what
think-
they said with all giants, would Luffy fuck that up? It's like because it's like what Nika is, and it's like, oh shit. And it's like, yo,
Well, again,
fuck
because
the Marines.
because the two whatchamacallit, they were just like, oh shit, Unica. And
No,
it
I'm
was
saying
like,
in the sense of them being with the Marines. That's what I'm saying.
okay,
I'm saying like the
okay.
Giants is with the Marines. Like if like
Oh, you
Steve
talking about
was
that? Okay.
Luffy, like would they like yo fuck all this? And it was like you want us to sort them out.
Especially after the declaration of like all giants essentially think of or want the whole Nika thing because of the prophecy. Also, like the fact that it was like, well, the words, since they're hard to interpret, it means so many different things.
There's
It's
like some there's like something he brings like he's the savior or he's actually bringing problems and destruction. Like we don't
or
really
he's
know.
just gonna create different shit. We don't know. He had a sword and a shield. And they just start fighting. That was just funny. Yeah. Like they was like, they gonna know that we gone. It's like you
He's like, oh, they're in the drunk
yeah,
store. They ain't really care about that.
They probably didn't
They
remember.
like we're the it's like some of the guests that aren't on leave.
Yeah.
Do they care? It's like, they're in the drunk store.
like Luke was like, he said, it's okay. I brought meat. And then he said, it's okay. I brought enough meat. Like I'm able to still keep partying.
No, that's right. Frankie went somewhere else. Because he wanted to go see
The tree. Yeah.
I thought it was cool that they was like, there's other ones out there. It's just that giant one is also Adam tree. But it's like, yeah, there's other trees out there. I was like, that's cool.
I wonder if
I
you
was
would.
like, I thought they was just getting wood from that one.
wonder if you classify the place that Chopper went to for the time skip, if that would be considered an Adam tree. Considering how big that motherfucker was. Yeah.
But it is the world of One Piece.
Right.
So it's probably just a big ass tree. Who knows?
See, that's just a big
Them
tree.
niggas dressed like savages but had medical breakthroughs. It's like, oh yeah, this library we got. It's like, what? That was pure like don't judge a book by its cover. Like,
Man, we terrify these fucking birds.
but we all cool.
Unga bunga.
Ain't that how he got back?
Yeah, the one of the birds flew.
They like Chopper, we know it's you. He was like, he had the little mask. He's like, we know it's you. And they like, you could have just came back. Like, what are you doing? And he's like, no.
And that was the other thing is that the fact that it was like the old king wanted to open up at Elblaf, and then he possibly wanted to showcase to the world that the giants are more than what they thought. And then it was like, but Loki wound up killing him. But I was thinking, I was like, that's pretty interesting considering the fact that Odin had the same mentality. And then it was like, and then upon everything happened and transpired, and it was like, well, what was?
Well, because it would boil down to like, what did the giant? Because Odin's whole reason why he wanted that is because when he saw One Piece,
Right?
It's like, yeah, because he knew the truth, and it was like, oh shit. No,
But then it's like, but you got when Momo took over, and he was like, nah, we're gonna keep the borders up. And so then it's like, well, what if that?
Punk ass don't know the truth.
And then it's like essentially, it's like with Loki, because
Let's see him
with how
Usopp and a couple others just can blow up spontaneously.
with how everything was explained with Loki, I was like, well, it's the world of One Piece, so they say these things, but that's probably not what happened. It's like everything with this guy might be a weird misconception. I was like, or they're telling the cold honest truth, and that'll be a first for this series. But even then, that still be crazy as hell. But it's like no matter what, much like everybody else in One Piece, he's gonna ball out crying, and them bandages are gonna go away.
I feel like because thinking about what it is, I feel like it might like that just might be the whole truth. But kind of like what I said to Marines, when he found out what Luffy is, that might change everything. Like him, like actually seeing it, it's like it's either like he'll be in disbelief, like no, I'm truly him, or he'll be like, damn, like you him. Like it'll be either or of that. If it was like if everything they're saying is like yeah, like he was just like that. Like I said, the fact that he like where he was sticking to it to them killing the wolf, I was like, because at first when he was screaming for, I was like, hey, is he gonna like yo like chill out? I got you. I was like, nah, but he stuck with it. I was like, yo, he might just be the goddamn villain.
Also, like how he approached them. He was like, "Yeah, y'all part of the Celestial."
Yeah, like because he was like, who in the world will want to work with you? He's like, everyone knows y'all are trash. He's like, nah, I'll be damned if I work under anybody. He's like, nah. Yeah, he said, if y'all ask me to join, that means y'all work with us. Nah, I'm good. I ain't with like y'all some punk.
Like that, they.
Like, yeah, Luffy punch her ass, and he realized it ain't shit. He's like, Zoro do the thing. I'm like, bet.
Also, I really liked her boots.
I was like, wait, she only had one boot, and I was like, the world of One Piece.
It was like because it's like it looked like like it made her leg look like an action figure, like one of them old action figures. So the joint is so it like seemed like her joint was those big old pegs. And I was like, that just look funny. And I was like, yeah, cool.
And obviously, she deals with bandages.
I ate the rap fruit. Now I'm a bandage lady.
That wholeheartedly might be it.
Yeah.
And obviously gonna be doing some shit. It's like no rap would do that. It's like, nah, that's just what it do. And it's like I can't argue it. He said it.
Ain't no guess. It's just what it do.
That's what it's gonna be.
I just thought it was stupid for Loki to be like, yeah, eat him. He was like, Wolf, get him. It's like, do you seriously think like they just came here not prepared to whoop ass? I was like, you goofy. But hey, but it was but yeah, it seemed like
I mean, really, look, I say it would fit with the Giants are. Like, yeah,
it's just that mentality, like, yeah, you ain't beating us, you weak little.
Especially so it's like even the Giants themselves classify those animals as dangerous.
Yeah.
So, like, the fact that the nigga is like, yo, he tamed them. It's like,
Yeah,
he
that fool went there for fun.
it's like he killed the one he didn't like, and then he tamed the rest. They're like, yeah, they're like, he even released them in the town plenty of time. It's like, yeah, it's like he had the authority of Prince, and he was like vicious. So it's like, so there's nothing we can really do.
He's literally being the god of mischief. It was just randomly throwing he's an arsonist. I was like, fuck that nigga just set shit on fire.
Be truly evil.
Like, just set shit on fire.
Now I'm thinking, like, it'll just be funny for the owl, because it's like, he just go hoop, and then it's like, Chopper just, like, throwing out so many things, like, all he said was hoop. Like, man. It's like, that was a whole paragraph. You over here writing, like, the creator of Honey Eggs Hunter.
Yeah, but I don't know, it was
Good first chapter of the year.
it was meaty. Had a lot going on for it.
I like when they was talking with Jim Bay, and they was like, man, your skin really is blue. You should go through the British Island. There's so many different colors. They're like, yeah, dude, I just really want to see mermaids. So that's the right idea.
I want to see mermaids. It was like, Mermaid Cove is amazing. It is. He was like, but I like it here. Yeah, but I wonder what's going to, like, because, like, obviously at this point, like, they're going to free Loki. They're going to free the genie anytime. I was like, yeah, obviously they're going to free Loki, but having Nami with them, I can see essentially them dealing like another situation where, you know, much like you said with Chopper, being where he is, and it's like if Chopper and Robin discover something, and then essentially it's too late. So then by the time they discover something, they figure out something, they already done free Loki, and Loki done already did the thing, and then it's like, God damn it.
Yeah, because it's like, I don't know, like, I feel like they should carry it regularly, but they're like, we know they have transponders.
Under snails, yeah.
But like, don't know, like, exactly what. It's like, every time we leave the boat, bam, let's have it. Or it was like, just like, certain situations, we bring them out.
I feel like they should, if anything, the little shortwave ones, considering the fact that it was like, they did use them in Wano because of how sporadic and random everywhere and everyone was. But yeah, you don't really see the Straw Hats utilize that as much as they should.
Man, all over my helms and hers, except for Usopp. You know, they can handle themselves.
And then you also got the fact that there was like, when it's the little night people, because they was like, yeah, all the transmissions for anyone they sent there said some giant crow chased them away.
Yeah, that giant black crow.
You know, So it's like, whatever the fuck that is, and wherever the fuck it may be, doing whatever.
It's like most likely probably answer something. Because again, it's like the two mystery people is obviously, but probably it's probably three if he ate him. But it was like the dude who they showed was silhouette of the island. Mm-hmm. It was like they came there, the little boy's dad.
Yeah.
And it was like I said, unless they're the same person, and then also who Loki was talking to on the snip. And it was like, what are those three factors?
Oh, you also got the bear thing. The big old bear thing that was standing there, but it was like, don't.
I figured that was just showing an animal in the background, but it was like the same bear that was like around the loop.
I thought that was like someone wearing like a bearskin thing.
I thought that looked like it was just a giant in the background, but they're just showing the silhouette of just the regular dude walking. Who I think is the regular dude. I don't know.
We just don't know what they have.
And again, like obviously whoever the little boy dad is, she probably part him. Like, I'm problematic. And I bang giants, so it's just what I do.
But I more so think like whatever the crow is, that's a factor. Whatever that like the bear figure that it showed, because nothing's done without purpose, and so whatever that means, that's something. Then you just got the other person talking to Loki, whoever that may be. What are the other things you said? The boy dad, if that's a possibility. I doubt it, like, that person will come running. But, yeah, it's hard to say exactly what all they could possibly do, because unlike the last big arcs that they've had, this them going to Elblaf has been a long time coming. But at the same time, them being there doesn't really have much purpose outside of Robin meeting up with Saul, and then them explaining more stuff about Nika, considering the fact that the Giants delegated so much about Nika, essentially being like them info dropping a bunch of stuff about Nika and everything, and it just so happens to be that's what Luffy can turn into. But
also, as well as just the whole night being there, because again, it's like, what is their purpose?
Right.
For
yeah.
even it's like y'all are trying to recruit Loki.
Yeah.
It was like, why? And also because they were summoned. That's also like who made the circle for them to come. Like if there's like someone has to be there, it's like who made the circle? It's like maybe there really is. Who knows? But also it's like there's possibilities. Like yeah, they can summon the rest. So it's like you'll just have more holiness.
See, and I figured that guy can't be Shanks, considering the fact that Loki didn't say anything.
Oh yeah.
It's like, but
I think he probably got two hands, clapping all of it, butterfly stroking. Shane's worst enemy.
What if he just do stuff that's like super not Shanks?
Don't fight with a sword.
Like he wear like
he's not happy. Like obviously he's not.
He wears
happy.
like skin tight jumpsuit. It's like whose man is this?
Don't even know hockey. Just pure strength.
Yeah, got. It was a lot. But it's like there's so many questions, because it's like I'm very curious as to what all this is going to lead into. Not in terms of just like, the overall grandiose thing of One Piece, or like finding One Piece, but more so just what is going to be the main takeaway from after they leave Elblaf, which would lead up to the next place they're going to go to. But so far, it's like it ain't bad, but it's like, I'm intrigued. If anything, off the jump, much like with Egghead, it's like, yeah, you're immediately better than Wano by like a huge margin. You didn't split up everybody. You ain't got them fighting a bunch of people that they get like it seems like, oh, we're on equal footing or some shit, and nor do you. And it's like we've known and have seen constant mentionings of how powerful the Giants are. But at the same time, the Giants themselves even respect and understand who Luffy and them are, and like they recognize that. So that's totally different from like the sensual ignorance that came from the samurai aspect from Wano, but then just kind of that, all right, yeah, like what they're doing is their own, behind closed doors knit type thing, but it all hinders on the Straw Hat Crew. But it damn near seems like, everything is so interpersonal that it's like, yo, they getting drugged into finding shit about people that just really don't fucking matter to the grand scheme of what they got going on. And then when everything's all said and done, it's just like stuff just kind of just fell in their lap in order to get things across. And it was like, all right, we're samurai willing to fight, but we ain't got no weapons. He's been collecting weapons for years. Oh, it's like, how lucky! But because Egghead was such a beautiful arc. It was just great, and it was animated beautifully, and it ain't even done. I forgot about that. I forgot that's not over with. But
Come back in April.
yeah, it's like so far it's like, yeah, like I'm liking what I'm seeing, and I hope it just keep just. But I would like if this stuff with Loki was not a misunderstanding, but more so it was just essentially there was a deeper meaning behind it. So it's like he did it and he wanted to do it, but his reasons for doing it weren't as clear cut as just like, no, he just crazy and evil, you know. It's like I would like if it was like, nah, I need to do that for this, and it's like, well, why did you also do that? Because that's how you get that. And it's like, oh man, you crazy. So it's like the reasoning behind it is like, yo, that's crazy because that was something that he wanted, but it's the only way that he could come across getting it. But in doing so to the rest of the Giants, and it's like, yeah, you out your fucking mind. I would like that. Like, it doesn't have to be that way, but I would like that. For the most part, yeah, it was good.
Say about March, you might see what he's doing through this.
I can see either if Luffy and them get there while the
First,
people are
they gotta
still
get the key. They head into the castle.
right.
It's
Damn.
like, what would they see there?
Mhm.
Because like that most likely, because like that's where they came from. So then they will probably see the people that was probably killed or knocked out. The two jacks that saw them.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, what? Like they see the whole thing. So much that could happen.
I would think that the next chapter would possibly show Luffy, Zoro, and Nami doing what they doing. But
If not, I would say I feel like was it Robin? It might it was
that's what I was thinking. Like that would be the main focus of the chapter would be Robin, Saul, possibly Chopper. But in the background, you would get Luffy, Zoro, and Nami doing what they're doing, and then it kind of ends on them, like someone finding their discovery or something like that.
Just gotta wait and see.
Yeah, beauty in One Piece. Beauty in One Piece. But I don't know, it was a good chapter. Yeah, good chapter. It's good stuff. Good stuff. All right, yeah, that's it.
Uh-huh.